Meeting together at 5 o'clock.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for allowing us to take care of the Cherokee people, and we just ask you to guide us in our decisions. In Jesus' name we pray.
Shelley, would you do the roll call, please?
Sir.
Always do.
Here.
Frankie Hargis.
Present.
Jack Baker.
Here.
Harley Bassett. Here. Joe Bird. Julia Coates.
Here.
Jody Fishenhawk. Janelle Fulbright. Present. Don Garvin. Kinda Glory Jordan. Lee Keener. Dick Lay. Janice Taylor. Here. David Thornton. Victoria Vasquez. David Walkingstick. Kara Callan Watts. John Masters. We do have a quorum.
Need approval of the July the 14th.
Make a motion to be approved.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Move on down to reports. Management Resources, Bruce Davis.
Good afternoon. How's everyone?
Good.
Good to be here. Anyone have any questions? Mr. Snell already instructed me to make it short, and I said I am.
We have any questions for Bruce? Yes, Kara?
Any general Buffalo updates? Because
I'm gonna let GB answer, okay?
Thank you.
Sure.
Any more questions for Bruce? Yes, Don?
When are we going to get some of that buffalo meat?
We're going to tell you here in just a minute.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
For the buffalo?
Real estate services?
We're going to listen to GV.
Oh, GV, come on, GV.
How's everybody doing?
There's
Report on the buffalo.
Anybody got any questions for him?
Buffalo's moving along pretty fast. It's coming up on us pretty fast, and so we're starting the fencing this week. In fact, at Bull Holler, it seems to be the location that we finally come to a point where we're going to put them at. And met with the Intertribal Council. They were down here a month ago and looked at the facility and everything. We talked about everything. There's a new place to get buffalo that's brucellosis free and the same as the Yellowstone bison, without the regulations or the ties that comes with the Yellowstone bison. It's out of the Badlands, and they're releasing them to the Intertribal Council. The only way I can attain them is through a resolution. Is I ask y'all to approve through the Yellowstone for the Yellowstone bison. I need a resolution today. Curtis has it as a sponsor to approve a resolution to require buffalo through the Badlands, and we're on schedule to get them from the Yellowstone, but it could be November, and we haven't heard any commitment back from them or anything. And I'm also working with the Intertribal Buffalo Council to acquire that grant of $75,000, and I think it's a win-win situation if we work with the Intertribal Council Buffalo. That's the main reason we joined it, in order to learn more about the buffalo and kind of be on our own instead of having somebody outside helping us. And so feel real confident that the Badlands buffalo will be released sometime in September, first part of October. There's a big roundup. We're invited to go up there and hand pick them, and probably can get up to 35 to 50 buffalo from that point. So today I would like y'all to act on this resolution to
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir.
I have this resolution. We only have one copy. Does this need to be acted on right now?
Not necessarily. You'll meet next month.
Yes.
That'd be fine. As long as the Intertribal Council know that we're moving forward on this. I think it'll probably be the latter part of September, so we should have our council meeting behind us by then. So it's not that important that we act on it today. No, it's not.
Wait, he just said it needs by the end of September? Yeah. It would pass it through resolution and council. Yeah.
so we get on September's.
That'd be fine. That'd be absolutely fine. That's no problem.
Back, Sheriff.
I think we're all right.
We're good, Shelley.
We have a real light agenda.
Okay, the meat that we went out and got, it's sacked up into 2-pound packages. Each one of y'all is going to receive 14 packages. It'll be picked up tonight after your regular council meeting out front. Sandy Long will be there with your name on a sack frozen meat, so make arrangements to get home quickly or sometime. But yes.
Mr. Chairman, I'm sorry, but some of us have an hour and a half drive home and made no arrangements. I don't know if I missed an email or something else, but.
No, it was just,
Yeah, you don't have to
Okay,
get
because
it.
I have a meeting following this and I won't be able to go straight home.
if you can't get it, that'd be fine. We can put it back in the freezer. That's no problem. We're just trying to accommodate everybody that it's been asked a lot about when we're going to get there. So before we cook it up or lose it or whatever, we want everybody to get their fair share. That's giving y'all 500 pound, and we're keeping 190 pound. Yes.
GB, are you going to, that's 15 pounds, you said, per council member?
Yes, approximately. Yes.
I asked some for the powwow committee on that free feed. Are you taking my part towards that? I don't have a problem with that. I just want to be clear.
We're keeping. We had 10 packages. We had a freezer go down. The one we bought, went up there and got, it went down. It wasn't cooling, so we was lucky enough to catch it during midweek, so we had to go buy another freezer, and we lost 12 packages. We cooked it, made sloppy joes and everything out of it. Didn't lose the meat, but anyway.
Is that where Taylor, Bruce, and...
Yeah, that's where they all been. So we got it. So we still have about 190 pounds after we give the council their 500 pounds. So I don't see anything wrong with using a little bit of that for the powwow.
Appreciate it.
That's fine. I don't want nobody to suffer individually for, I know not everybody has elections and everything like that coming up this year. So
They'll go to a guy named Wayne Cabness or Mickey Spears. They'll pick it up, okay?
Okay. But that's the buffalo, and the buffalo fence. The buffalo fence will be approximately 7 foot tall, and what we're going to do is add to our existing fence. It's a brand new fence at Bull Holler, and we're going to add 3 foot of pipe to it, 3 more wires, and then we'll be putting 8 foot T-posts in between every T-post we have there right now, and then follow up with individual pens to corral the buffalo and work them as we need to. So, yes.
Got a question. If I too would like to get the meat later, how are you going to do it at the next meeting, or so that we can
anytime if you want to? I think the most convenient way, make connections with Sandy Long, and she would make arrangements to bring it to you or whatever.
Okay.
That's no problem for her. She's willing to come up here after hours and stay here and deliver the meat tonight to everybody who wants it.
I mean, where's the meat?
We're just trying to accommodate everybody we could tonight and get it in possession of everybody that wants it. So
I don't know about anybody else, but I can take District 1's tonight. And if anybody doesn't want theirs, I'll be glad to take it.
so
It's half and half. You mix hamburger meat half with the buffalo meat.
yeah, they say sausage too is really good to put in there.
Okay.
But on the other hand, on that meat, they have a lot of meat left over in Rapid City, where there's only 7 tribes got it, and they have about probably 7,000 pounds of meat left.
Let's go get it.
Well, they're trying to work up a resolution right now. If anybody wants 1,000 pounds, any tribe that got it beforehand, we can go back and get that much more. So think about it.
Asking for approval.
I mean, if y'all, Bruce asked me to ask y'all for approval. We'll run up there and get it. We can get it. I think we really can get another 1,000 pounds. The grant I'm working on, it looks real favorable. She said that we're in the top 2, and we're going to get probably 40, 50,000, maybe the whole grant, maybe none. But but our resolution's head and heels above everybody else's. She told me.
Do you need a motion?
Yeah.
Okay, I so move, Mr. Chairman. Second.
If it comes available.
Can I put in there where Tom and Taylor and them that may be sticking, I need to go? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That would actually, I mean, not interfering, but wouldn't that be a department decision to send him?
Oh,
They
yeah,
really
that's
don't
up to
need
you.
us.
I'm just saying that.
I sure think if there's 1,000 pounds of meat though, right now with what meat is priced at, that's probably a $5,000 gift to you. Well, it'd be in buffalo meat, it'd be
So,
more than that.
yeah, and it's, some of it could be stew meat too, along with ground meat. I don't know if it's all stew, all, all ground, but. I don't know. I mean, I'll find out. I'll talk to her.
Got a motion and a second on the floor.
Do we have any questions about this?
I'm sorry, what's the motion?
Motion and second for them to pursue getting the additional surplus.
1,000 pounds, up to 1,000 pounds.
1,000.
Anybody, do we have any questions with you? Yes?
First, we need to amend the agenda, I think, so that we can legally take that motion into consideration. I could be wrong. Where's our lawyer? And I would make a motion that we amend the agenda to include a resolution for facilities, our natural resource, to go about the business of procuring as many pounds as they can get of this buffalo meat. Is it buffalo meat?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a motion and a second. You got a
Just to
question?
amend the agenda.
Add this.
And also, at the same time, why don't we just go ahead and, in that same motion, amend the agenda to include a resolution authorizing Cherokee Nation to receive buffalo through the Intertribal Buffalo Council from the Badlands. And boy, that took a lot for me, GB. You know, I was kind of opposed to this to start with, but now it's going to Delaware County. I'm
She's okay with it.
I know I got the memo before I got back to the office. But I want to put them over here at the EMS.
I was afraid he's going to put them on the cart place. I was going to have to, it'd be like a little bowling alley down through 4th Street every day. But I would make that in form of motion.
Okay. That's to amend the agenda to address this resolution, correct?
Both resolutions.
Okay, two resolutions. Any discussion? All in favor?
Further discussion and greater questions?
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay.
Motion carries.
I passed out another thing that's been done through natural resources or management resources, a rodeo. And this will be our first rodeo for Cherokee Nation to host. And I'm the figurehead along with Bruce on the deal. And,
we need to address these two resolutions first, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was to amend the agenda.
Now you'll make a motion on the first one to obtain the extra buffalo meat.
Okay. We'll do this again, GB. I make a motion to, I guess, your department resources to try to obtain this additional surplus buffalo meat.
Through Intertribal Buffalo Council, yes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to receive or go get more. Am I wording that right? More buffalo meat?
That's good enough.
Yes, now.
Is this going to be divided equally among the council?
It'll be based on income. No, it'll be divided evenly. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It will be required that y'all be here when we get here with it to take it off our hands, because we had to buy a couple of freezers.
Okay, all in
They make
favor?
good though. They just run down.
All opposed?
Speaker, what are you going to do with this one?
First, I'm going to ask GB to stay afterwards, or Bruce, or both, to work with our legal counsel to put together that resolution so it can go to council tonight.
Okay, that's this one here.
No, it's the one you just passed.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And then next,
Give us-
I would like to, in the form of a motion, place before you a resolution authorizing Cherokee Nation to receive buffalo through the Intertribal Buffalo Council from the Badlands.
Okay.
And I will put that in the form of a motion.
Motion and second.
And ask that it go to full council tonight.
Discussion.
Anybody got any questions for GB on the Badland Buffalo?
This means they're bad.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Bruce, Badland Buffalo.
That's it.
The other piece of paper.
Okay, moving on to, you what?
I have one more additional item I'd like to talk to you about.
More buffalo?
No buffalo. The rodeo.
Are they gonna ride buffalo in the rodeo?
Yeah, we might have to, yeah. But no, the rodeo is sanctioned with the Region 8 Rodeo Association, All Indian Rodeo Association in North America. It's sanctioned. It's the last rodeo of the season in this region before the finals, which will be held at Lawton the 19th and 20th of September. And this is the last stop for the cowboys and cowgirls. And they were needing one more rodeo. We put it together. Cherokee Nation has always had a rodeo put on by other people. And this year, Cherokee Nation's doing it themselves. And we're adding $15,000, nearly $15,000. I think it's $14,800 in 19 events, basically. Team roping's times twice that. So it's only 16 events. You gotta give the header and the heeler the same amount of money each end because they pay individual entry fees and they're paid out separately. So it's really constituted as another event. We have junior, senior, and open team roping. So we have 3 divisions of team roping, along with breakaway, and we have 2 divisions of that for the girls and senior breakaway. And then we got barrel racing, junior bull riding, and then I think that's all of the junior events. And then we have mutton busting, we have pee-wee bell race. So it's a long rodeo. Slack will be at 8 o'clock Saturday morning, September the 6th. That's the overflow of contestants who can't make it. We're going to take 10 out during that performance Saturday night. As they call in, they position themselves as they call in, first come, first serve. So if you don't make it before 10 fills up, you go to the slack that Saturday morning. And then their times and scores will be carried over into that night's performance and still be competing against the night's performance of the contestants there. So it should be a pretty good sized rodeo with the money we're putting up. $1,000 in advance, $2,000 in the team roping. And then our stock producers, Bighorn Rodeo Company out of Okemo, Oklahoma. And he puts on all the rodeos for the Indian Association in Region 8. And our announcers out of McEwen, Tennessee, Jerry Bellis. Other than that, we'll be over at Cherokee County Fairgrounds. There's a cost of $500 for that. But yes, Dave.
Hey, GB, is the rodeo grounds being taken up during the holiday weekend?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to have it the week before the holidays. Open the holidays up with the rodeo, the 20th, 22nd, 23rd, or whatever, 28th, whatever it was, and it was full. And then that weekend, they're having an open rodeo here, and don't know much about it.
They've been have one every year.
Yeah, they have.
Labor Day, don't they?
Usually, we always have an Indian rodeo on Labor Day.
Yeah.
And we hadn't had it last year.
So someone else came and picked it up?
Yeah, somebody else came and picked it up. And it's not an Indian rodeo, it's just an open rodeo. It's not sanctioned or anything.
So an ideal to have during holiday?
Well, the ideal, it sounds like it would be, but there's so much activity that we take away from other activities. And so in talking to the chief and Bruce and everybody, we decided to back it off and go ahead and have it a week later. And
so you guys had the opportunity to have it Labor Day?
No, we did not. No, it's full. It was full.
Thank you, Chair.
But we made it mission free, and we're going to try to do everything we can to put as many people as we can over there. It seats about 3,500 to 4,000 people, and every time they've had a free rodeo where churches has had it or somebody else, they've filled it up, and the concession stand's real good. And we want a huge turnout to see the Native American cowboy and cowgirl here in Talbot. And if I know anything, it's rodeo, and I don't know much else, but I do know rodeo. And I put on PRCA rodeos from PRCA rodeos to open and amateur rodeos. I put on 2 RCA rodeos here. There's huge success, making $90,000 on one, $60,000 on the other. And so I'm working currently raising money for that, and I'm coming to the council for a request of money, and through Jody Fishing Hawk and Community, her department. And so So I just want y'all to be aware of that. She may be asking you for your support on this.
Make a motion on that.
But my rodeo's gonna cost me about $23,000 to put the rodeo on. $5,000 for the stop producer, that for the added money, about $15,000. And then $500, and then T-shirts, we was gonna give T-shirts out, be about $1,500. So when I got it all totaled up, we're getting close to $23,000.
So how much money are you needing from, that you're asking for money?
Oh, from y'all, $15,000.
This coming from Joey's
You
account?
must be dreaming.
Well, I probably am dreaming, but I mean, I just want everybody to be aware of it, and
I guess first we could give Jody's money. since
it's
he's
all
not
it's
here.
all it's all going to be put right back into Cherokee Nation. I'm not getting paid anything. Bruce not. Nobody's helping with the rodeos. Yeah.
I'm just kidding you. You really are asking for $15,000.
I really did, and I give it back to Gail. I filled out the request form and everything. Now, right now I'm sitting at about $11,000, and I'm still.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was $5,000 in the charitable contributions budget that said something about rodeos.
That's Chief's budget?
Yeah, so maybe we should ask the chief to partner with us on this deal.
You have a representative, Cannon, you want one?
There is 5,000 in there that's specifically for Indian rodeo.
Let's take it.
That's exactly what this will be.
So he only needs 10 from us?
We're whittling it down a little bit.
That would be so good, and we want everybody there. We'll recognize everybody, and we want to have a good rodeo. Oh yeah, the buckles and jackets. I forgot about that $7,000. I
Let me
mean,
ask you this, if the chief gave
it's already paid
$5,000
for.
out of his charitable contributions, would this body be amenable to maybe matching what the chief gives out of community assistance around this table?
Can I have a point of clarification?
Not making any decisions,
Yeah.
but something for you to think
That
about.
5,000, was that not to buy jackets for those who make vinyls?
We've never bought jackets, we've provided money
Provided-
for them to go to.
That's right, provided money,
to go-
gas money.
Gas money,
I think it was gas money.
But they didn't use it that way last year, they just got it all from us, remember?
Well, are they gonna do it again?
Then they should have 10.
Yeah, well, it must went back in general fund. I mean, seriously, there is 5,000 there, in the budget. I don't know exactly what they were holding it for, but,
The rodeo.
but if we give this money, are y'all, is there some thought that people are gonna come back and say, we need money now and go to the finals? Because we can't do both.
That's what's going to happen.
That's what we did last year, we did both.
Okay, it's already set up for the money to go to the finals. There's $15,000 set aside for the money to go to the finals, travel money, up to $1,000 per contestant, okay? Then there's another $15,000, total of $30,000 altogether.
That you all got within your budget for this?
No, not yet, not all of it. No, we didn't get anything. We got enough money to buy,
Trying to budget it,
yeah.
you think, and you've got it in your budget, so they wouldn't be coming back to us again?
No, they budgeted $30,000, and then they put $15,000 for travel money, and then they put another $15,000 for the rodeo. They bought jackets and buckles out of that $15,000 for $7,490. Okay, that's 19 jackets and 19 belt buckles for the champions here at our rodeo, September the 6th. That leaves me $7,600. Okay, that $7,600 will be directly deposited to the Aaron McSpadden All Indian Rodeo Association. I won't touch it. It'll go there for added money. I'll have to match that $7,600 for the balance of my added money of $15,000. And my stock is $5,000. And
Speaker, you're asking for 5,000 from this body?
Well, what I want to make sure is if we were to do this 5,000, that these folks are not gonna come back for a second bite at the apple like last year.
If we do it, we just send them to GB and Bruce.
It's already, no, that money's already set aside, seriously. I mean, I tried to get the whole 30,000 and I could not get it set aside for travel for 15,000. And the buckles and jackets were bought out of the other 15,000. That leaves me 7,600 what I'm working with. And that 7,600 will be going toward the added money.
Well, we have our meeting coming up the end of August. We can take all this information to our consent items in August, and we'll see then if the chief has put his 5,000 on the table.
There you go. That good?
Yeah, just so, I
What
mean,
do y'all think?
I'm not in need of money till the rodeo gets here. I'm needed that. I need $20,000 Saturday morning. That's what I need. You know. So I mean, if it fails, I need to know it's no September the 6th. That Saturday morning, at September the 6th. So
Yeah, we can do September 6th.
I'm not saying that.
He needs the cash by then, so if we do this on August.
What we're doing, we're running it. I worked with Jody here, and we're running it all through land development in my budget, so it's been deposited and everything's accountable and everything. And then they release it back to me with us, and I have to get a signature from whoever I give it to for the
We'll
money.
give it strong consideration. How about that?
It'd be the first time they ever do this, Cherokee Nation doing it, and I think it'd be a heck of a good symbol.
I've always thought we should have our own all these years. I don't know why. It's right across the road, have the arena there.
Well, I'm glad to be a part of it, and I want to be a success.
Kanan, isn't there a little left in that charitable contributions at the bottom?
Undesignated?
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
How much?
25,000.
Well.
Be done. Thank you.
I think then what we need to do is take the money from the undesignated instead of from your meager community assistance.
After the chief puts in 5 in.
Yeah, we get that 5 and then the other 10 can come from the undesignated amount. Even to the tune that if we need to, we run it through rules and have a special 5-minute council meeting that night.
I thought he's just asking for 5.
No, he's asking for 15.
15 total.
I will settle for 10.
Yeah, I thought 5 from the chief, 5 from us. Then
Settle. I can't take no less, but 10.
Then the other 5 come from the contingency part. Because we're at August, you only got one more month for the end of the fiscal year. And I think most all of your community assistance is, except for 3 of us, who are meeting to spend ours, is down to really, everybody's funds are really low right now. Do you want, I will be glad to take it upon myself to approach the chief and see if we can work this out with his undesignated funds. Well, you can't vote on it, but that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good, GB?
Thank
Okay,
you
we better keep moving.
so much.
5:30, we got a meeting at 6.
Okay, moving on down to real estate services, Ginger Brown.
Good afternoon. You have my report in front of you. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Any questions with Ginger?
Good report.
Kara?
Good job. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Ginger. Moving on down, Tom Elkins.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You have our report, and we only need 35,000. No, the only thing I would bring up is the holiday. Everybody knows of all the activities that are going on there. We're hosting or working with, coordinating the fishing day. They don't call it a fishing derby because some of the kids think that we're having prizes according to the size or amount of fish that they catch. They catch fish and have fun. And Cherokee Nation Businesses has supported it for a while. The city of Gore's putting money towards it. The mayor of Gore works in our office, so we're a little on that side of it. And then Jason Christie, the Cherokee bass fisherman, he's coming to that. And last year was a great success. And he's giving away his sponsor. I think it's called Lose. Is donating 300 new fishing poles. And so we're going to have tents and fishing poles and tackle boxes and all kinds of good giveaways for those kids. And I'll tell you what, I think last year when I was there, I was doing the announcing. I think the parents liked it as much as the kids did because they got to see his boat and take pictures with him. I'll be short, but when we were doing that, one kid had a little catfish, about a 10-inch one, and I said, what are you going to do with that? And he said, I'm going to throw it back in. I said, could I borrow it? And I went up there and got a picture with him myself, so it was a good time.
Tom, what's the age group?
We haven't defined an age group. I mean, we'd rather not have 30-year-olds come up there to fish, but Councilman Walking Stick, no. But, you know, it starts at 7 and ends by 11, so we don't want to get it too hot out there. But I'm telling you, if you have time, come by because the kids really enjoy this. So. Do you have any questions?
I have a quick announcement. Jason Christie's the one that's putting this on.
Yes, sir.
He finished 3rd in a Bassmaster Classic up in Philadelphia, and now he's on his way to Lake Lanier for the FLW Championship, which is called the Forest Wood Cup, and where he fished for $500,000.
Wow.
And we're sponsoring him, and he's a Cherokee citizen from Park Hill. So.
And he's just a good guy.
So anyway, he has potential to do something really great in history. So,
that's excellent.
that's all. Thank you.
Yes, David?
Oh, let's go back to something else.
Uh-oh.
The well water at Cherokee Nation Park in South Salt Creek,
Yes, sir.
have you been asked to test that water? Or?
We haven't. Generally, well water is done by water and sanitation, but we have done well. We can.
We need to get it tested.
I haven't heard anything about it, but would you mind sending me something on that? No, we'll certainly get on it.
Okay, thank you.
Sure enough.
Any more questions?
Good, Tom.
Good
Thank you.
report, Tom. Thank you. Moving around down to old business is none. New business, we're done taking care of it. Next meeting will be Monday, September the 15th. Anybody have any announcements?
Let's do adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Got one, got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Adjourn.
Good meeting.